Good morning and welcome to Jade Garden here in Vankleek Hill. You are looking at a beautiful water fountain that they have as soon as you walk into this beautiful shop. And I'm joined by the owner, Carrie Albright. Now, thank you so much for having us here today. What a great little store you guys have.
My pleasure.
And
absolutely.
Talk a little bit about your shop because it's kind of unique. You have gifts and flowers.
We do, yeah. We do so many occasions in here, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, prom, that kind of thing. So we like to have, we do have the flowers. That's our, our bread and butter.
Yeah.
It's what we love to do. But yeah, aside from that, we have like our woodwick candles are a great option, fruits and passions, lots of cards. So we're able to make baskets for any occasion and yeah, lots of plants and things like that. Yeah.
Now this has been open for quite a few years. You've taken the shop over about 2 years ago now, and you guys have recently moved as well.
Yeah, no, that's right. We this shop has been open actually before me. The owner had it for 15 years, and then I've taken it over. And yeah, we've been here. We were up on High Street in Vankleek Hill for about a year, and then we've been here almost a year to the day. We moved just after Mother's Day last year.
So what made you get into the flower business?
You know what? It actually just fell on my lap. I used to work for the government in Ottawa, and then I had my kids and moved back here to Vankleek Hill just to be close to family and friends. And yeah, it just kind of fell on my lap, and it's been really exciting.
It has
sure.
been. But you have a business degree, so you kind of knew what you were doing in the business sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I went to school for marketing and advertising, and I really did love that, although I never expected that I would own a flower shop. I thought I'd be, working in Toronto somewhere at an advertising spot of some sort, but no, this is kind of where it led me, so.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, it's a great little store where we were taking a look at some of the fantastic things you can find here. One big thing is, of course, your flowers. Now, we're talking wedding season. What is kind of the trend, what we're seeing for weddings this year?
So this year, I mean, just to go back to last year, I haven't been doing this forever, but last year the big thing was calla lilies, calla lilies, calla lilies. And they are really beautiful flower. This year you still see them, but a lot of brides have been coming in looking for, peonies and hydrangeas and things like that, and they're beautiful, but it's just really important to pick, based on season and things like that, what flowers are looking their best at that point in time, or what's available.
So what's good for kind of, I guess, early summer, May and June? Is there a certain flower that you kind of recommend for that time of year?
So this year, peonies is very, very popular, and they start to bloom in May. So June, they're really, it's a really nice choice for June. July, it all depends on the summer. Okay. How hot it is and things like that. So I mean, a lot of flowers do get imported. So it's, there's a chance that it would be available in an off season, but it's a little bit more of a risky choice. Right. So it's nice to be able to talk to your brides face to face and, really build a rapport so they can trust you and, trust you to make the best substitution if that should need to happen.
And there's lots of things to think about, including color.
Yeah, so a lot of people base their color, in the fall people tend to go more your dark purples and oranges. In the summer, blush is huge and white, the greens and stuff. Yeah, I know often people will come in looking for blue. They really want blue. Right. The girls are in blue dresses. And you have to be careful because a lot of flowers are dyed. And when they're dyed, there is a chance that it can leak down the stem. So you really have to, ask your florist the right questions to make sure there's not going to be any accidents on the day of, and that it's not going to be touching your dress and things like that.
Because you wouldn't want a little bit of blue on your dress. All right, well, thank you so much for a little introduction to your store. When we come back, we're going to be talking more about centerpieces, so lots more to come here from Jade Garden in Vankleek Hill on PTV Morning Live.